Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Dinosystem in 2020. It is January 2nd, and we are finally able to get some recording done and get back into things. So let me remember, I think where we were, we wanted to make one more wood wall, but we were kind of in bad spots in a way. So basically all we can really do right now is just sleep this off, get some rest in, let our muscle soreness drop. But, oh, it's good to be recording again. The holidays did a number on my recording schedule, and the audio might be a little different on this episode, and might be from here on out, because my setup has changed a little bit. I decided to go out with some of the Boxing Day sales, and get myself a second monitor, and also pick up some equipment for later stuff once we eventually hit 100 subscribers. And we are making steady progress to that as well. We're already up to 55 subscribers now. I can't, I don't think I'd say the channel has officially been out for a whole year, just because I haven't had the same consistency throughout this entire year. Like, it started back in December. Oh, there we go. So we're back into things. I know we're hungry, but I don't think we're really going to find anything. Might as well get ourselves something to drink. There we go. Okay, so we need to get ourselves more wood, and there's plenty of dead trees around, so we'll probably start with that. Let's see, what's a nice one here? How are you doing? I guess we'll work on you for a bit. Nack should hold out until we get this one down. And then I do also have to name this place, because thanks to all the comments coming in, I have some ideas for what I'm going to both make names of my own I'll put out, and also take suggestions from you guys for anything you'd like to get named as the series goes on. And there we go. The pieces of wood aren't in too bad quality, so we'll take all this back with us. The branches will you know what? We are probably going to need a fire soon. So I am just going to take those, and we'll dump all this into our fire pit, so that way we keep ourselves nice and warm. But we'll also have to keep an eye out for more food, and probably make ourselves pretty well set up here, because we're going to need more tools, probably do more fishing. I don't think we have the same abundance of food and wildlife that we will have here. And actually, you know what, maybe what I'll do is, actually for early autumn, it's still pretty warm. So we're going to put our first new name. It was Mist Father Sleep, was going to be the new name of our little spot right here. There we go. So this is going to be Mist Father Sleep, and I'm going to put out more names of my own just across everywhere here. Ooh, we're in a sandstorm that actually does hurt us. Did not realize that was something that came in. We've never really been across a lot of barren parts of the island before, so... Although it might actually work out for us, because that could get our toughness up. That was something that a lot of the comments were that if you get your toughness up, you can handle a lot more out and about, so it might not be bad to stay out here for it. We'll just keep an eye on our health as that slowly kind of changes, but I gotta try to find us some more resin. Unfortunately, there's maybe close to the coast down here. I actually haven't explored too much around Mistfather Sleep. We kind of had to evacuate because we had both the Troodon pack and the Tyrannosaurs come in. Oh, and we have the Ankylosaur to name. So we'll probably do that soon. Oh, there we go. Here's... Well, it might be a low chance, but we still gotta try taking it. 2, 3... 4... 5... Should be 2 more if we can get lucky here. Okay, yeah, so that's all the resin off of that. We'll bring those back, and that'll help us make another wall. I think it's 10 resin for a wall. And we'll still need the door, but we may have the wood already from the last tree we just cut down. So we'll bring all this up, put it together into our little stockpile we've got started here. And let's see, can we make... Now, we need another resin like I thought. And we may actually need another wood for a door. I do want to try to find... There's Ankylosaur. Now, we're not exactly going to be creative, because we're just going to call you food. Because more than likely, I'm going to need food sooner or later. How many pieces of dung are there, though? 2 right now, but I think I need 5 for a stone wall, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to need 5, and I don't know if we'll actually get it all from that one there. Well, let me see. Can we... No. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, we can. There's a lot of resin in this one. Yeah, skin tone, body muscle, that's all probably going to change as winter and that comes along. We're probably going to go through quite a bit of changes. But let's put that down. And we'll start another wood wall. And this should probably be the last one we need, and we have our base pretty much made. I have to say, having 2 monitors, it is a little weird. It's both convenient, but a little odd to go back and forth looking between them right now. Like, they aren't quite the same size. My gaming monitor, or where I'll do all the gaming on, is about, actually, maybe only half an inch smaller. I think it's 21.5, whereas my other one's a 22-inch. Okay, so what we'll need for the door? 1 more wood and more resin. Well, thankfully, I know where to get a lot of the resin from. And we have plenty of dead trees around that we'll probably be able to look at taking down. Or should I maybe I should look at getting the thatch first. That might be better, so that way we can actually sleep inside our new spot here. And I probably should have brought more with me, like the bedroll, the back... Actually, I didn't even make a backpack, did I? This is a little bit more flying by the seat of my pants. And there's food. We'll just keep you selected. So, what are we at? Oh, 51. So actually, that is something I didn't do in my previous playthrough, was try to tame anything. So that might be something we can try doing this playthrough, as long as I survive long enough. I seem to have the nasty habit of dying from my own stupidity. That was kind of one of the reasons why I escaped to Mistfather's Sleep here, was so that way I wouldn't die to the Troodon pack if they ever wanted to hunt, or the Tyrannosaur, because it's definitely going to hunt. So it is pretty quiet around here, so I don't think we have to worry about that as much. Okay, so for thatch it is. Got the wood. Oh, just branches and leaves, so we can get those pretty easily. That's 5 right now. I think we just need a few more. 6. Oh, come on, we should be able to get a few more. Okay, well, maybe we'll just gather up while we have this and try another tree. I don't want to use any of the branches we have in the fire pit, because those are lesser quality, and it is something where... if you do use lesser durability materials, the finished product will also have reduced durability because of that. So that's something to keep in mind whenever you're crafting, and say you need to make like a tool or that, it's best to use a sharp stone that has very good condition for anything you're going to build. Okay, so now we just need the leaves. Shouldn't be too hard to get. Speaking of... actually, these are all... you know what? The condition is up pretty low for that. I don't want to go for there. Let me see about... I guess we'll take that one, but that's kind of a... 1, 2, 3... Okay, so it looks like we can harvest 4 before they start going away. That's good. Or maybe not. You get back here. We still need you and you and... oh, there we go. Okay, we'll put these into the fire pit. I've always debated what is more important to get set up first, either the thatch or the full kind of perimeter of the shelter. I think it kind of depends on your season. Like, if you're starting in spring where you will have freezing temperatures, I think getting the thatch up is more important. Although, I say that, then you also have to deal with the sun from the summer, but I think that doesn't really start off super bad until a little more into it. Oh, look at that. Perfectly fits over. So we'll have that done. Keep an eye on food over there. And look around. There's a lot of barrenness for... oh. Well, that's good to know that there are a few red ferns up here, but I don't want to go after them yet. Yeah, muscle soreness is pretty high, and we definitely need to find something for food soon. The only reason I like the secure perimeter is because, like I say, the Troodons, Tyrannosaurs, they can ruin your day entirely. Let's put those in there. I don't think we have to worry about them for a while, though, so maybe what we'll do is we'll just kind of keep that over there like that, but we will start getting some stones together. And you know what? We'll take that branch and we'll start, see if we can make a spear or something. Because what we'll probably do is try to do some fishing, get something hopefully. And then we can cook that up and that'll help us with all of our calorie intake and that down there. But it feels good to be back recording. And I am super excited just to start into the new year and make more progress. We still are working towards the 100 subscribers. It's probably going to take some time, but once I hit that, I think I'm going to leap up in a lot of what I've been doing on the YouTube and that so far. And then I think we need that sharp stone to clean the branch. Yeah, there we go. Because I have the little project I want to release to you guys. That'll be a few bonus videos over the course of 3 weeks on the channel, and something for you to do in your own time if you'd like. And also, kind of get more interaction, so you actually have an ugly mug behind this voice that's been talking to you through all these videos. I think that's something that's really changed in YouTube more, is people enjoy having a personality and a face behind who's putting the videos out. It kind of makes you feel a little more connected with them, and I can agree. It's almost like you know the person as a friend that you're watching all that stuff go through, and it just kind of adds to your enjoyment if you kind of know who they are a bit more. Well, there's food just sleeping under there. And I'm afraid not really much more we can do unless I really want to run myself ragged. But I think what I'll do... Well, never mind. I won't have to sleep. I was going to try to make that spear, but I think all we can really do is just rest up now. Calories definitely going to be a problem, though. So what we're going to do is get that spear made as soon as we can and spend a good time fishing. Because I think that's going to be our most reliable source of food coming in soon. Oh, sounds like a thunderstorm's rolled in, though. Pretty good. Yep. Good thing that we got the thatch up, and it's well supported, and all the wood walls are an okay... Whoa, except for that one. That one's a little... Yeah, unfortunately, that one's not as good shape as I would have liked. Well, let's clean off this next branch. Yeah, it is pretty cold, but... I think we'll probably leave as is, because we're in alright enough shape. So a spear is... Yeah, 2 sticks. Well, actually, no, I don't want that sharp stone. Let's take the good sharp stone. There we go. Okay, now let's put that spear together. Yeah, a little trick for anybody who is just starting out and trying to figure things out. The materials that are closest to you are the ones that'll be grabbed for whatever you're crafting first. So that's why all the branches didn't get picked up here, because I had the full quota right around where I was. And we'll leave the axe behind, and we'll go get ourselves something to eat. Food. Yeah, so probably the Troodons and the Tyrannosaur are the ones that you can tame, but that's going to be tricky. We'll have to wait and see. Ooh, plenty. I'm trying to remember. I think it's E is the one that we want in order to try to get something. Well, anything above 3%, I think we'll try and see if that can get us something. Ooh, -9 already. Ooh. Well, we definitely have the water that's affecting that, so... Okay, that's taking in a lot faster than I was expecting it to, so... Unfortunately, we are going to not fish until it warms up. Then again, I guess fishing at 3 a.m. in the morning is never exactly a great idea. Okay, so... We're back in somewhere a little warmer. I guess we'll mostly just look about trying to get ourselves some more tools than that made. Okay, so we'll use that to sharpen these up and then make a little pile of sharp stones. And we'll see how long we can stay at Miss Father's sleep. It could well be that we'll stay here for a few days, and when we head back up, everything's kind of left Gabriel's Rest in Miller's Lake. Like, one of the nice things that it sounded like when Daniel was developing is that he tried to incorporate more kind of migration patterns into the AI. So instead of them just staying around one area because they had all their needs, they might migrate across, like, find breeding lands or breeding grounds or stuff like that. Yeah, that stone's not in very good shape, so yeah, you know what, we will probably... We'll use that as one of our work stones. So there's another sharp stone there. Actually, I should see. What do I need for another leaf cape? Just a few more leaves, eh? Well, if that's the case, we can easily just go under here and get them. Yeah, not the best quality, but I think anything right now with the weather turning this quickly will work. Oh, speaking of quickly, the wind really decided to take those away on us. I'll try getting the leaves from this one too, because I think this one will give us higher quality. Yeah, those are better quality leaves to work with. We did lose the one to the wind, but not too worried. It's leaves. We can easily get more of those. Oh, and it's actually warmed up quite a bit, so we might be able to try fishing. We'll see. Let's first make the cape anyway. Food is just sitting right over there. Haven't seen anything else coming over to our area, so that's kind of nice. Gives us a little reprieve that we don't have to worry about the Troodons or the Tyrannosaur. I don't know how many Tyrannosaurs might even be on the island. We've only encountered the... possibly one. Take that and try going out for some more. Get a... you know what? We'll get a drink of the rain. There we go. I don't want to take from the pond just yet, just because we don't know exactly how the temperature will fluctuate. We still had it going up towards pretty high temperatures. There we go. So we'll spend a little bit of time fishing, try to get ourselves a bit of food. On to day 21, though. It's not too bad, if I do say... Well, I can't really say that because we've had a few instances of dying, so... We're at least still going along with it. We're plugging away. Even as we're not exactly coming up with anything. And our muscles hurt too much. And we're tired. Seems like we just have everything piling together, don't we? No berries from there. Oh, there are some in this one, though. Let's see if we can get one more of the two, or the three that are here. There we go. Okay, so that's a bit in our stomach. So it's not protein that we could really use, but it's enough to say that we can probably get an okay amount of sleep under here. Because we gotta let that muscle soreness really ease off. And just give it another little bit of time. There we go. Take a nice sleep here, get our meters... Now, I was going to say down, but I don't know why we suddenly woke up again. There we go, excellent night of sleep. Well, excellent quality at least, so... Yeah, muscle soreness is going to take a long time before that does drop, but at least all of our other meters are climbing. Maybe not by the highest of amounts, but as long as they're going up, that's the most important thing. You always gotta try to take care of yourself in any survival situation, game or otherwise. Because if your body ain't up to the task, then you're not going to be in great shape. Body weight did drop a bit, but we were kind of chunky anyway. We could shed a few pounds, that won't bother us too much. We're down into oh, actually, we had a huge drop in the muscle soreness. All the way from 100% all the way down to, looks like maybe about 34%. Actually, maybe even 30%, because that's still dropping pretty good. Yeah, so food's just leisurely coming along. We'll take the spear again. How you doing, food? You are healthy, awake, plenty of energy, water's fine, rotten 0%. So, food seems to be doing okay, and we have a nice... You know, actually, maybe I shouldn't have the leaf cape on. We'll see how temperature goes. Right now, not too bad, though. Yeah, so there's supposed to be plenty out here. It's just that our fishing skill is... Let me check that. Yeah, fishing is only at level 12. That's something that'll take a... No! I say that's something that'll take a long time, but look at that. We've got ourselves a nice fresh fish. But that does also bring me to another comment that's a bit older, but Big Mo has probably one of the experts in the game. Has given me some good advice on things to try doing to kind of help us improve as a character in game. And one of those is for fish is to... You can actually eat it raw and it will damage you, but that'll help bring your toughness up. So it kind of gives you a nice thing. If you have high health like we do, it might be a good idea to try it out. Yeah, so we'll eat that. It will make us a bit sick. But, okay, that's just food coming in. But that will help with that. And since we have a little bit in our stomach now, we're going to look at making some large sharp stones so that we can make ourselves an axe or two. That should be good. We'll probably only make about 3 of them, but we'll sharpen those, get those prepped so we can make that door, and then we basically have Mistfather's Sleep already done and put together. Sun is setting, which actually will be pretty good. So there's 1 sharp stone. We will need to make probably go out and gather a few branches, because we want better quality than what's in the fire pit. There's 2. Nope. Well, that's why we have this one right here. We can start again. Yeah. Staying pretty nice and quiet around us should be good progress to just slowly work up. Food. Well, the proteins are probably the most important thing to have gotten from that. We will do more fishing and hopefully get that skill up in time. But biggest thing is just getting Mistfather's Sleep all prepared. How's muscle soreness? It is a little high. You know, if we're hot, we'll leave the leaf cape in here because we don't need that. Let me get us a few more branches, see what condition they're in. Ooh, that's kind of poor. I think we'll leave that there and try getting a branch from this tree here, because this has kind of been our workshop tree in a way. Yeah, look at that. Perfect quality. Or, actually, yeah, it is perfect quality. So we'll bring all this up and we'll clean these. Branches there, stone there. I do kind of have us in a bit of a small area, though, but I don't want Mistfather's Sleep to be too big of an area. Like, I'm kind of torn back and forth on the changes for the walls. On the one side, yeah, you have kind of like a tech curve in a way, so you have incentive to want to try to... Nope. And Pteranodon just flew by. Wonder if it's... No, it doesn't look like it's flying towards anything. I thought it almost might have been something where it was flying towards a kill or a carcass. But we'll chop down a few more of these trees. And that should give us all the wood we'll need to make the door next. No, well, Sharpstone's destroyed. So you know what? Let's just make ourselves a new axe. Actually, what I might even do, because we're doing so good... Well, we've got food in our stomach, so we should be okay there. And the axe is in good shape. what we'll do is get a drink, and then we'll get some sleep. And then we'll come out and take down a few more of these dead trees. There we go. That should help get all of our meters up, and with the sleep, that'll let muscle soreness go down, so our work can be even better. And you know what? We will let this episode run a little long. It is the new year. Might as well make a new experience, get started on fresh foot here at Mr. Father's Sleep. And also should name the lake something, too. I'll have to see what I'll do for a new name. I might even start pulling from the subscribers just to give names out there and put them in the game. But we'll see as things go along. I do really like this idea, though, of you getting to make your own kind of landmark names for things. It just adds a little bit of personalization that you can kind of experiment with. Let's see, can we sleep? No. Okay, so what we'll do is get the leaf cape on, use this axe, and look at chopping down this tree here. How's it doing? Yeah, still got quite a bit to go. Probably want to see the axe break in just a couple more swings. Oh, speak of swings. There it goes. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. 13 per. Okay, so let's keep the axe on our back. The wood and the wood and the wood and the wood. Yeah, you know what? We'll dump those into the fire pit. We won't be lighting a fire until we have the door made anyway. And that's it for those. So let's see, for the wood wall... Actually, you know what? I'm going to reinforce this first. Because for some reason that came out with very low durability to it. It might be because we are so exhausted, but there we go. Okay, so that's good. And the door is just 5 more resin now, so we actually don't need to cut anything else down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see, were you our resin resource? You were. I think it actually regained resin, because I thought that was only at 18. 1, 2, 3. Come on, just a couple more. 4, and is this going to be 5? Yeah, there we go, 5. Okay, so let's take all of these back up here. And how do we want to make the door? Basically looks like the closest point. I want to give us as much room possible right there. Muscle soreness. It is a bit sore, but it shouldn't be enough to affect our building outcome. Oh, speaking of which, we got another building skill up. Yeah, we'll just give it a moment or two, and there we go. You know what, let me see. Do I have the sharp stone with me? Let me just clean this last stick up quick. Or this branch up to a stick. There we go. And with that, Mist Father's Sleep is completed, and I think we'll end this episode here. So, thank you all very much for joining me on another episode of Dinosystem, and welcome once again to the year 2020. This is January 2nd, so it should be going up actually just in a couple of days now. My recording schedule took a hit, but we're going to try to stay on top of it and make sure that we still have one video out every day for the foreseeable future. If you do like the content though, be sure to leave a like or a comment in any of the videos. I'm always eager for feedback, or if you have name suggestions, please do drop them in the comments. And if you do want to support our growth, we are always welcoming new subscribers onto the channel. Until I see you in the next episode though, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.